When I think about my journey, I'll say it was worth the while.
I believe you just are about to tell me about another trade involving the Jets. Is that true?
Yes.
And you just made that reaction.
The one constant in this league is change. With change, there comes opportunity.
Now they have like a blank canvas. The vision of what they want the team to look like can now start to be installed into the franchise.
Pardon my voice, been doing a lot of talking today.
Muji has shown that he has a good handle on the trade market.
It's really hard to win in the National Football League.
Let's go, Jets! Yes!
Jets won going into the bye week, Jets win coming out of the bye week.
It's really hard to allow your thumbprint to be spread through the complexity of this business.
That's a good outcome for the Jets.
Yeah, it's an incredible outcome.
When the opportunity presents itself for us to be able to build this team, it's hard to pass it up. Go up there and press him and choke him out.
It's not hard for you to understand and buy into what he's selling.
He'll go down again, another Jet sack.
It's about finding really good football players, guys who understand the game, and guys who can execute under pressure.
I think I'm just excited being able to contribute to the team, being able to contribute to this being a winning football team, a winning organization, and I think that's what I'm most excited about.
As soon as I got here, he was one of the first guys I talked to, and it wasn't really hard for me to understand what he's trying to accomplish.
He is preaching a message of opportunity to a lot of the younger players on this roster.
You want guys that show grit, that play nasty. Guys should be scared when they cut our defensive tape on. That's what we want. That's the standard.
It is a little bit of a transition stage this football team is in, but it doesn't change the fact that there's still more games to play, and you got to go out there and try to win them.
Hurry up, man. This is done, man. Y'all see us.
Right, but we building something. We building something. Again, we got buy-in. We need to stay in.
Juwan Briggs to the backdrop.
How are y'all doing?
Start with questions.
Just take us through the whole trading process. Did you have any inkling that something might happen, or?
And then Darren Muji decides to make 2 trades for 2 defensive tackles, 2 run stuffers. We're gonna break it all down in this video.
Give me a seat. Who's up first?
The Titans are trading Jarvis Brownlee to the Jets.
I knew this was a great organization. I knew about AG, just being a defensive back, and just knowing football. And, I kind of watched him when he was in Detroit. And, man, I just love the way he went about his guys, his energy and the way they defense played.
Flacco, shotgun, 5-man rush, looks over the middle, throws low, and it's incomplete! In and out of the hands of Josivas! The Jets are gonna win it!
Of course, like with any other thing, it's a blessing, to come to a place where they're trying to add to and elevate what they already have a foundation at.
You've got to do your one job, and you have to trust the other person to do theirs. So as this season goes and as we've gone down the stretch, I think we're individually learning more about the details and then collectively learning to trust one another.
The mentality of the staff, the mentality of the players, and it's been something that I can just fall into because it's everything I'm about.
Jets, who made a move on Wednesday, sending cornerback Michael Carter II and a 2027 7th-round draft pick to the Eagles for wide receiver John Mitchie III.
Like anybody's story, there's been ups and downs and winds in the road. I think it's a great opportunity. I think it's a great opportunity for myself. I think it's a great opportunity for everyone.
Adonai Mitchell was a 2nd-round pick out of Texas,
18 months ago.
But now he goes to a Jets organization. I don't know, I just thought that was a sneaky, underrated move of that trade that didn't get a lot of headlines.
When you play in a league like ours, you're turning over every rock.
Man, I can't even put the excitement into words. It definitely took a lot to get here, and just, I feel like people believe in me the way I believe in myself here. Thankful to Coach Glenn and really the whole organization for really just giving me that second chance to really show the type of player I am. and the person I am.
What are your impressions of your two new receivers so far, and what role might they be able to play this week?
Yeah, they're both two different guys. And Mechie is a really good slot receiver. I'm not saying he can't play outside, but, man, he's a master when it comes to the route concepts in the slot, be able to punch in and out of routes, being able to create separation because of his quickness. When you look at AD, man, you put him out, he is a true X receiver.
The guys are ready to go. You know, the players that we have here, they're ready to go. And again, they're not going to blink. And they're just looking at this as an opportunity for them to go out there and be able to make plays and help us win.
Coach AG is a great leader, extremely personable. You know, he's a guy that you can get here and talk ball with him, and you can have him at the barbecue in a couple minutes. You know, he's a great guy. He understands ball. He's been there. He's been here. He's played at extremely high level. I mean, his name's on the wall out there right outside of our meetings. You know, so it's not hard for you to understand and buy into what he's saying.
The most impressive thing about him is how he speaks to the players, you know, how he speaks to the actual person, not just the players, you know, the men that are playing the game, and just how he's curating the mindset that he wants for this team, the mindset that he wants for the players, and the mindset that he wants for the organization.
When we're in those team meetings, Wednesday to start the week or maybe Saturday the night before the game, when we shut those doors and lock those doors, the people who are in that room are what matter. When we shut those doors, that's all that matters in the opinion of the group in there. And so it's a lock arms, it's a lean closer into each other. You just keep leaning tighter and locking arms harder.
For me, I just got to take advantage of that. You know, my teammates believe in me, these coaches behind me, and more than anything, I believe in myself.
I'm really just excited to bring whatever kind of juice and whatever life I have in me to this organization and, you know, kind of just leave it all on the field. It's a new opportunity. You know, every day is opportunity. Every conversation is opportunity. I feel like every person I meet is an opportunity to leave my mark on them.
Welcome to MetLife Stadium, and welcome to another afternoon of New York Jets football on the day that we honor the memory of Nick Mangold.
This is a touching moment, a tough moment, and I know a lot of players and fans and folks went to the services this past week, and it's tragic, but I'm glad we're able to tribute him today before this game.
Some of his former teammates, including DeBrickashaw Ferguson here, his wife Jennifer, their 4 kids. All the emotions, just gut-wrenching. Such a rock for this franchise. Arch, they're commemorating him here with T-shirts all throughout the seats as they try to honor his memory.
What I remember most is how intentional Nick was in loving his family, his wife, his children, how he invested in his community, how he channeled his energy in coaching the next generation. I'm grateful that I had the opportunity to know him. I'm grateful that I was his teammate, and I'm grateful to call him my friend.
Now to honor our great nation, let's all sing our national anthem together.
Defensive coordinator Steve Wilks told us this week that he wants to focus on the people that are in the locker room. He said the success for the Jets starts with stopping their run game, which of course all starts with shutting down running back Quinshon Judkins.
But 1-0 mindset, you know, we 0-0 right now. So we got to go into MetLife Stadium and get our first win in MetLife Stadium in front of our people, you know, our fans.
The Jets trail early 7-0. Cleveland a 95-yard touchdown drive. 6:34 to go first quarter. It's the Browns 7 and the Jets nothing.
Schmidt with a kickoff down to Kene Nwangwu at the 1 yard line. Out to his right to the 10 to the 15. Cuts it left to the 20. Finds a crease across the 30. There he goes to midfield down the sideline to the 40 of the Cleveland Browns to the 30 to the 20. 10, 5. That's a Jet touchdown. Kene Nwangwu, welcome back. He takes it 99 yards, and the Jets strike on special teams, and they're a point away from a tie.
Hey man, they're really good.
They about to stop. Sad.
Bro, layup.
Complementary football is extremely important. What we talk about around here, supportive football is extremely important too. So instead of you're thinking complement like offense, defense, and special teams coming together as one, supportive is you're picking a guy up, you're picking the next one up. So we got to have that supportive ball from the jump.
So Isaiah Williams back deep to receive the punt of Bojorquez. And once again, he'll kick it away from inside his own 20-yard line. Again, returnable.
Isaiah Williams has his seat. Williams inside Cleveland territory, and he's going to score.
Wild. 99-yard kick return touchdown earlier, and now a 74-yarder on a punt by Isaiah Williams.
The game is supposed to be fun. You're supposed to have a lot of energy out there, man. You're supposed to celebrate with your guys. You're supposed to hold each other accountable. You're supposed to have each other back.
Judkins brought down right after the catch. Jarvis Brownlee stepping into a bigger role now with all the shifting pieces.
There's a big hole there at defensive tackle, so it's going to be, Harrison Phillips, like Jawan Briggs.
Our front gets after the quarterback, and our coverage locks guys up, and I think that's when we're playing our best, that's what we're doing well.
McDonald, who is putting together a monstrous day for the Jets.
Looks left under pressure. He'll go down again, and this time it's Jermaine Johnson. Another Jets sack. 3:35 to go third quarter. We are tied at 17. The Jets with good field position.
John Mechie, who is up today making his Jets debut.
Sunday was your first look at a player like Brees, up close. What really stands out about him as a player?
The consistency, whether it's short yardage or it's like game on the line. That's huge having a running back like that you can rely on.
All out blitz coming. Fields looks right. Swing pass right. Caught on the screen. Brees Hall runs right to the 35. Down inside the 20 to the 15. 10, 5. That's a Jet touchdown. An all out blitz, and Justin Fields burns the Browns defense. Perfectly executed screen to Brees Hall, and the Jets have the lead back.
This is a perfect call. He gets a terrific block out in front by the right guard, Joe Tippmann, and then there's nobody else down the field. Brees Hall, easy access, big play for a touchdown.
If the Jets pick up 2 first downs, the game's over.
Yeah, and that's where it comes down to. Your offensive, this is what the identity of the team is. Like, it's no secret, Bob. It's running the football.
Yep, Fields under center. Brees Hall in the backfield. Takes the snap, hand off Brees Hall, stretch play right, has a crease up the sideline, first down and more, and slides in bounds. Oh, he's a brilliant player. Their offense staying on the field, this has to be a hard count. 4th down and 5 at their own 49-yard line. You're not going for it here. Justin Fields, he's not going to snap it. They did jump in the neutral zone. A hard count, which you knew was coming, and the Browns still took the bait. That's going to end the game.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense number 99, 5-yard penalty.
Aaron Glenn and the New York Jets lost their first 7. They're going to get their 2nd straight win.
And you're right, Anthony, that was complimentary football. That's all 3 phases factoring into today's game.
Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! How we doing? We got it done, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, sir! You got 4 of them things, boy. Go, baby. I think you get 5. Oh, you got 5. Should have got 5. Woo! Yes, sir. Go! Come on! Can you take me higher? for the grit. Who wanna fly to the Because, man, you talking about that was grit again, fellas. Yeah. Grit again. Challenge you to come out, man. And this is how we gotta be. This is exactly how we gotta be. And it's not always gonna be pretty. It's not. But we gotta f it up. We got to f it up. Right? But we building something. We building something. Again, we got buy-in. We need to stay in. Stay in. Let's go, man. You got
I always say winning is a wonderful feeling. You know, it's a great feeling, but I think around this time, the year, you know, the season haven't been going our way. You know, man, it's the National Football League, so every week is going to be a challenge, you know. It's going to be hard. You know, nobody told us that it was going to be easy. Sunday, man, was big. You know, it was our first win in MetLife in front of our fans. It was the second win in a row. We just got to keep stacking on from here. You know, man, it was great to have that feeling in the locker room at MetLife. And, you know, when you winning, man, it's fun. You know, everybody have a good time. You know, AG brought me here for a reason, and him just believing in me, I feel like every time I'm out there on the field, every play, I feel like I can't let him down.
Brownlee's one of those guys that he's a very physical, he loves man coverage, and he came in, he learned our system fairly quick. But I'll tell you what, Brownlee is a pretty good player. Hopefully he can continue to ascend with us.
Where I'm from, it's kind of hard to make it out. For me to be a part of that 1% of the world, of the game I've been loving since I was 4 years old, man, you know, it's amazing.
You're building for the future. The Jets have hit the reset button with their wide receiver core. John Mechie is now here. A.D. Mitchell is now here.
It's an exciting thing. It's an honor to be able to impact a building organization.
How excited are you to put that Jets uniform on for the first time? You know,
oh, I'm lit. Oh, what? Oh, man. Oh, no, I'm extremely excited.
It's always an opportunity. Whichever team, wherever you are, I think it's always an opportunity, and I think it's just a matter of like how you handle business, you know?
It's a tremendous opportunity for everybody. You know, people understand guys' engines are running hot. They know there's a void, and they know they're looking for guys to fill it.
And we are ready to go from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Massachusetts.
This is going to be a fight. It's going to be a fight, but we welcome the fight.
It's always a plan. You know, the story is already written, so, you know, I'm excited to attack each and every day and, you know, try to become the best player I can for the team.
Backs up, and he is set to approach, puts his right foot to the ball, end over end, floating towards Williams on the near side left at about the 3-yard line, and he brings it back to his right to the 15 at the 20, bounces off a tackler and dives out to about the 29-yard line.
It's big to understand just the importance of each day, and I think that's how the team has started to build this momentum, you know, by really taking it day by day, really locking into the process that the process of what it takes to win, not just winning, you know, not just the wins, but the everyday process that leads up to what happens on game day.
Brees Hall, the lone setback. Under center is Fields. Mechie trots in motion. It's a pitch out to the right. Brees Hall, first down and more. He's to midfield and out of bounds on the Patriot bench. Back to throw Fields. Looks right. Floats to his left. Out of the pocket. Tucks it under. He's going to run. He's got the first down and more. To the 40. Inside the 35.
Coach SJ's just been on me about just attacking every rep, attacking every day.
A.D. Mitchell wide to the far side right. They get the snap off. Fields back to throw. Slant right. A.D. Mitchell makes the catch down to the 5. First and goal, Jets. Oh, welcome to the Jets. Adonai Mitchell. It's first and goal, and how about their 4th third down conversion? Shotgun for Fields, takes the snap, pulls it, Fields sprinting to the far side right, at the pylon, cruises into the end zone, that's a Jet touchdown. Wide an opening drive. Justin Fields caps it, and the Jets have the early lead.
Mike! That's why we take it. Let's go, baby!
Just because I'm stepping into a whole new offense, a whole new game plan, the verbiage is different. The way people talk about ball is different. The coaching points are different. But one thing that remains the same is quarterback needs his receiver and his receiver needs a quarterback.
You know, when you think of a guy like Garrett, you know, being injured right now, how big of an opportunity is it for you and AD to kind of step in and fill that void and really kind of take on more workload as the season goes on?
Absolutely, it's a big opportunity, but it's also a big opportunity for everyone else on the offense. You know, for everyone on the offense to step up, not just like the two of us individually, but all the other receivers, the whole offense as a whole. It's good. It's a good opportunity for us to take it as a challenge. You know, to rise to the occasion.
Shotgun for Fields. Williams jet sweep motion. Play action. Back to throw is Fields. Under some pressure, sidearms one over the middle, and it's caught by Mason Taylor for a gain of 7. Adonai Mitchell to the near side left. John Mechie in the slot left. Fields, play action, back to throw again. Looks over the middle, throws. Another catch made by a tight end. This time it's Rucker. As they're down 21-7 with 6 minutes to go in the third. Back to throw is Fields. Screen right, caught by Mechie. Gets to the 40. He's got a first down. To the New England 36-yard line. Fields, play clock down to 3. Wants the ball. It's at 2. Takes the snap. Here comes an all-out blitz. Justin Fields looking downfield. Floats one left. Wide open. Mechie inside the 5 and into the end zone. That's a Jet touchdown.
We see the Jets moving forward. They're going to be doing the same things, collecting these players to build a team, a young team to win.
One last knee taken by May, and that makes it official.
I have very high standards for our team in general, and that's the one thing that we talk about quite a bit, and I will never go away from those standards, and the players know that, and they have bought into that, and they know that too.
I feel like everybody's hungry. You know, I feel like there's outside the building, the world view the Jets completely different than how we view the Jets in here. And I just want to be a part of it. I just want to help build it.
So for us, man, we got to keep buying in, trusting the process, trusting the AG, trusting in our coaches, and knowing that, man, you know, they're doing everything in their power to make sure that we successful.
Emphasizing a standard and that things haven't been good enough, but also that there's still growth. And in order to accomplish things we want to accomplish, you have to attack work with a positive mindset, and you have to have energy, and you have to do this thing with a smile on your face.
I believe in this process. I believe in all these coaches here. Nothing is accepted other than that standard. It's gonna turn around soon. We gonna be successful how we want to.
For me, it's easy to see that the words, the verbiage, the belief, the support, all that's not just lip service. All that's actually trying to be tied in to getting something done, and I can really appreciate all that.
His energy's never wavered, and he deserves to win so bad. I think he's the right man for this, and I haven't lost any confidence that his vision for this organization will come true.